to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Detroit Lions and the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The shotgun snap for Darnold. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Raiders at 500 and 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. They come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. The tackle credited to Deshaun Elliott, the safety. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 50, it's Darnold. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Now this defense for the Lions, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at the 20. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Goff. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A play fake for Swift. Now Goff. He's got his man in the crossing route. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. At the 41. Back to throw. Goff. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Goff, a handoff here to Swift. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Goff now looks to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions are on the board first here in Vegas. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Raiders, nothing.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Vitu Melifonwu, and the Lions are going to take possession of the football. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. On 2nd and goal. Goff. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Again, it's Taylor. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Lions will take over.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And, Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're 4-4 at the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you've got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Gone. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Detroit.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Go.
play action. Here's Goff. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Throwing on third. Goff. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 16, Darnold looking for the out route here, and it's completed to Kirk. 2 yards on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Darnold on 3rd down. Touchdown Raiders. Dallas Goedert, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. And how about this decision? Tie game, first half, but here's an onside kick. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And my initial thought was that maybe he was just trying to blindly throw this one away, and maybe he was. But he's going to get away with it because as he tried to throw it over the left sideline there's a receiver right there in the area, so no grounding call.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. On 2nd down, Swift works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. A shotgun snap for Goff. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Goff. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. First and 10, Taylor now to about the 40-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Darnold. This ball complete into the hands of Anderson across the middle. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's got room. The 20. 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Well, what a first half he's had running the football. Another terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well. That keeps them motivated, looking for those extra blocks to give him room to run downfield.
As the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Goff. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. After the interception, here's Goff. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Like it's been this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Third and long, it's Goff. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Here comes Peppers. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Darnold now to throw. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus.
He's got a man, complete. A big play there for Detroit. 67 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. And he's got it. And in for the Lions touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. So Goff will lead his guys up to the line to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll try to run with Swift. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just there, you know, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
That'll give them 8 that time. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Vegas. And now the Man has it. It's a fake.
So a definite surprise there. They try to fake punt, but this time it's going to blow up in their face, CD.
Yeah, it certainly has. And look, I understand what they're trying to do. They're trailing right now, probably trying to generate some momentum. But that felt like one of those go-for-broke type of a plays in a situation where I don't know that they needed to do that. They still have opportunities, and in this case, they took a chance, and it backfired.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2.
They'll try to run with Swift.
And he will get into the end zone, and it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Play action. It's Darnold. This is caught. It's Kirk.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
And one more time, here's Kirk.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
They'll run here with Taylor.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier. The tackle by Jeff Okudah.
A shotgun snap for Darnold.
Throwing over, and it's Taylor on the out route that completes it.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Now Darnold on 3rd and goal. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Brian Burns make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
A 31-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that'll move him back within 6 now.
So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance, so that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's gone. And the Raiders have got him. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. After the sack on 1st down, Goff, he's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now gone. He's airing it out for Williams. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. After the interception, here's Darnold. He's got Anderson right side. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter. Slot man moves right. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Darnold from the gun. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Running straight ahead, Taylor. They find some open field here. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And that run going to put him over 100 yards now for the ball game as well.
Yeah, he's really had his way so far, and that's just more of the same right here. All he needs, just a little crease, and off he goes.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Goff now looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Being chased out left. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well.
So as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
To the air again. Goff. And that's going to be incomplete.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point.
Swift is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, But you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Their catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
On 1st down, Darnold. Got a man complete. It's Taylor.
On the move past the 40. Down the sideline he goes. It's a big play there for Vegas.
57 yards. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
Darnold from the red zone now. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. When tapping those toes, he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, my man.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Fourth down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Lions will take over. So obviously that one really hurts not to be able to convert. But this one's not over yet, Charles. Look at the clock, and then also 2 timeouts still left for it.
And if I'm coaching the defense, I think I'm going all out. And what I mean by that is nothing but pressure packages going at them. I'm going to force them on offense to kind of gamble a little bit because I will leave openings, all right? You can sting me, but how often will they want to do that? They're going to want to run the ball and bleed the clock. I'm going after him, hoping to make a big play.
He's got a man complete.
And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning.
A big play there for Detroit. 44 yards. Now Goff on 1st down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Throwing now, Goff. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep. This game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2. Goff looking to throw. That's caught at the 2. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But, Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a two-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Here's Darnold. He's got a man complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Goff. Going up top. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Goff going to throw it. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Goff now to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. So Goff will lead his guys up to the line to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. How about the return? Give them a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
That's good for Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Darnold to throw.
And this one's incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
He'll air this one deep for Anderson.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Now Darnold.
And this one is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Darnold.
Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions looking like they're going to come away with a victory. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that one.
They're down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Here we go.
On first down, it's gone. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea with the top speed